Hi and welcome back to Quinwapa Creations tutorial videos. Today I'm going to show you how I made a pair of shoulder dusters with beaded cabs, porcupine quills, and shells. I recently made some shoulder dusters because I realized they were coming back in style and wasn't really aware of it. I used to wear them as a teenager many years ago. And then I recently attempted to bead around some beaded cabs and found it pretty interesting. So I made some cabs, 1-inch diameter cabs by myself, and I'm going to use some size 12 beading needles, the size 0 9mm thread, and the size 13 Charlotte cut beads, just because I want to get a little more design around. Some E6000 pretty strong glue to attach the cabs to the pellon. And then once I get that attached, I use sketch pad paper, a little more sturdier, gives it more stability. And then I just do a quick sew basting it to the paper to the pellon. Keep it in place while I'm doing the beadwork. Just creates a firmer base to put the few beads around the cab. Beading cabs is the newest thing, I guess, so thought I'd give it a try. So here are the cabs that we're going to use today. Have a nice little design, and I have the beads to match. I'm going to be using the 2-needle method, beading needle and the sewing needle. So beading around the cabs, you're just going to put rows of beads around and use the colors that are in the design of the cab, and I just try to match up to the design that's already there and see what kind of a design that can be created. So the first row is just matching up the beads to the colors in the design that's already there. Second row would be just kind of building on that, seeing what kind of design can come from it. And then just kind of continuing on, the third row will give kind of a better look at the colors of what's in the design of the cab, and then your solid row background color around the outside, all trimmed up. Some cardboard between the beadwork and the leather, just to make it more, keep it flat and more sturdy. Cut the cardboard just a little smaller than the beadwork. Put some glue on, attach it to the leather, and it's all finished, ready to put on the edging. So the edging is a new edging I learned, and they're all ready to edge. So we're going to take 6 beads and lay them out on the piece, and you're going to go back down into the beadwork where the third bead is. So there's 6 beads there, and you'll go down into the beadwork right next to where the third bead is. And just go down into that beadwork, and that is going to create a loop. That's your raised rope. And then you're going to come up through the middle of that loop and just continue on with the 6 beads and going down where the third bead is within, and come back up through that loop and just continue on all the way around. And when the last row is, you're just going to do your last row. You're going to come through the loop of the first loop, and then go down into the middle of it so it just connects it right to the first one all the way around, and it looks really nice. And then we're going to create that crisscross earring loop wire that connects to each other. It's kind of a crisscross thing. I'm going to start with 4 beads, 4 white beads, 2 green, 2 red, and 2 orange, and that loop will go around, overlap the beadwork completely, and then I just go back through it to reinforce it and make it stronger, and go, when I do the second side of the loop, I put the 4 white, 2 red, or 2 green, 2 red, and then the orange is going to be go through the 2 orange on the loop that's already on there, and then continue on with the red and the green and the 4 white. That creates that crisscross loop that will make the earring loop. So you're going to go first loop, and then the second loop you're going to use the 2 orange of the first loop to create that crisscross, and then just go back through that to reinforce it, and that will be the earring loop. You're going to put on a jump ring, attach the earring wire, and you have your beaded cap. And then from there we're going to make it into a shoulder duster. We have our porcupine quills and our shells, and the shoulder duster is normally about 8 inches, but our beaded cap is about 2 inches, so we're going to make our fringe about 6 inches long. So we're just going to attach the shell to the end of the string, just put that knot through itself, and then go back through again. So you're just getting a double knot there, go to the loop, pull it, and then you're attached to the shell, and you just put the strings on and the design you want the fringe to be, attach it to the beadwork, go over just a little, maybe 1/8 of an inch, and that's where you'll come back down with the other fringe, and then you're just going to attach the shell to that other end. Just go through and then go through the loop and attach that knot, and I usually go back up through the fringe and then back down the other side. Just gives it a reinforcement to the fringe, so it will be a little stronger. You might, so it won't tear when it catches on to anything, or, and then just and there's the fringe to your shoulder duster, all done. And there's the pair. It turned out really nice. I really liked them. So that is my creation of a shoulder duster with beaded cabs porcupine quills and shells. I have some 1-inch design beaded cabs for sale. They're on my website. Let me know if you want to order some of those. I have shells and porcupine quills available if you're interested. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you watching my videos. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And send me a message if there's anything that you need or want. Thank you. Bye.